Of the many impacts of the global pandemic on the shooting sports and the industry as a whole, a big one is the cancellation of the NSSF's SHOT Show. Well, the people at Palmetto State Armory saw a need and put together their first ever gathering, welcoming military, law enforcement, media, and shooting enthusiasts to the ranges at the Sawmill Training Facility in South Carolina to see and try new stuff for 2021. The red flag flies over the ranges at the Sawmill Training Facility, signifying what everyone here already knows. The ranges are hot and live fire is underway. This is The Gathering, an event put together by Logan Richardson at Palmetto State Armory.
The Gathering has really turned into my baby. I think we at Palmetto State Armory and with Leadstar, we're talking about all the new things that we really wanted to get out this year. You know, SHOT Show unfortunately being canceled due to COVID reasons. There was a void, I think, that was left in the industry. That's what we all use to get out our new product and to get things out there for dealers and everything. And
all of the industry has new product to show. Just no way for the people to get their hands on the new stuff.
We decided if we couldn't be the only ones, you know, who were feeling like we needed to fill that void, so we started reaching out to some of the industry's biggest and best, and they jumped on board and said, you know what, if y'all are willing to do something, we're in to do it.
The next challenge, where to bring the product to the people and do it safely. And it turns out there's an ideal facility right in the Palmetto State Armory backyard.
Yeah, the Sawmill Training Complex out here in Lawrence, South Carolina has been absolutely amazing. We are headquartered about an hour and a half away, and through friends of friends, we started hearing about this place and decided to come check it out one day, and the more we walked it, the more we said, this has to be it, this is the place.
It's a new facility called the Sawmill, with plenty of room for this event. Steve Brown is co-owner.
It's 250 acres, right around 250 acres, 13 bermed ranges. Our long gun range is unique. It's different than anything else that I've seen on the East Coast. We have a lodge, sleeps 44, an apartment that sleeps 10, pro shop, classrooms.
An antique sawmill that was on the property is part of the story behind the name. There's a lot more to it for this veteran.
When I was in Afghanistan in '02, over the SATCOM radio, I heard, we need assistance. This is, it's like a sawmill out here. And so putting those two together, the sawmill on the entrance plus that little snippet, thought was appropriate.
A well-appointed facility with all of the capabilities to host this event. And the industry is here. Team Glock Captain Shane Coley is putting on live fire demos. And there's a Stop the Bleed seminar hosted by North American Rescue.
Hypothermia in trauma patients is a big killer.
And there is plenty to see and try in the vendor area as well as on the ranges. Well, the Gathering is all about new products from the industry, and we've got our bay set up. I brought in subject matter expert Shannon Smith. He's a national champion and full-time firearms instructor. Got guns to shoot, let's get to it.
Here's something fun from PSA. This is the AK-104. You'll notice clone correct, all forged internals. This one is a pistol with a 12.5-inch barrel and a folding brace. Also comes in a rifle line. Price point, about $1,000.
Some more new products from PSA. This one is the AR-V. They've got it set up in a pistol configuration. The thing that I want to show you here, this is their new suppressor-ready rail system, and you can see they've got a bit of a boot tube in place, but by that size, there's plenty of room under this rail to tuck your suppressor. This one in 9mm, the AR-V family, starts around $1,000. This one is the absolute newest thing they're showing in prototype form. They're calling it the Jackal, and this is their take on a bufferless AR. It's got a non-reciprocating forward charge handle that's fully ambidextrous. The system runs on a long-stroke gas piston system, available in 223, obviously in pistol configuration here, but there are plans for rifle lengths in all of the popular AR calibers.
This is pretty cool. New from Springfield in the Hellcat line is the RDP, Rapid Defensive Pistol. This one comes with their new red dot sight, the Hex Wasp. Also comes with threaded barrel, includes a compensator. 13+1 capacity, all for about $1,000. Check them out.
A quick tour of the steel we have on our bay at the gathering. These torsos are built in, but these steel we have down here, they're from Crate Tactical. This is the Deca Card series, and all 5 together, they call that the straight. You can buy the targets individually at $129 each, or the straight is $399. We've seen the Helium PCC from Leadstar at the Steel Challenge before. It is an amazing engineering accomplishment to bring a direct blowback 9mm PCC in at 4.2 pounds, but they've done it. The one that I'm super excited to show you is the newest member of the Helium line, full power 5.56 rifle, and this one comes in at 3.5 pounds. Unbelievably flat shooting. They've got it tuned perfectly. Pencil barrel, carbon fiber everywhere, skeletonized, hyperfire Eclipse trigger. In either case, the Helium rifles come in right around $2,500 from Leadstar.
Here we have another new offering from Leadstar. This is the DMR, the Designated Marksman Rifle. This one's an 18-inch barrel, also comes in a 20, tactical kinetics barrel, hyperfire trigger. This has our A2 bird cage, easily adaptable for your can or your muzzle brake. We're here in South Carolina. I'm from further south in Florida. It's a great option for hog hunting or whitetail. If you're a gamer, this would be a great option for our heavy metal in the 3-gun division. Down the road, it's gonna come in 6mm line for you guys that like to stretch it out, all for under $1,300.
But when you think of high-end, out-the-front automatic knives, the name Microtech has to be top of mind. But their newest endeavor, a pistol suppressor. Shannon's got that on the range right now.
Thanks, John. I get the fun part of this job. Here we have the new entry into the suppressor world from Microtech Defense Industries. This is the R² K9. All titanium, including the baffles, user serviceable in the field. This is 9mm dedicated. They hold 5 patents. They've won a military contract, and it's all made in the USA. I'll put a few more in the berm so you can see how quiet it is.
Taurus's newest offering is the TX22 Competition, and the first thing you're gonna notice, the red dot is mounted directly to the bull barrel. The gun will ship to you with a number of different fitments, so you can run just about any red dot out there. Also, the new bull barrel design comes threaded. They've got it fitted up with a suppressor. They're calling it competition ready right out of the box. The Taurus TX22 Competition prices out right at $480. Have you heard of Nerd Holsters? You're about to. Next Evolution Research and Design. World champion 3-gunner Clint Upchurch is at the helm, and they've got designs and cuts for all of the popular carry guns. The one that I'm excited about is this one, designed for full-length dust cover 2011s, adjustable tension. Let's say you want to shoot carry optics, they got you covered there too. Prices start in the Nerd line of holsters at $50.
Who doesn't love a bullpup? What we have here is the X95 from IWI. It's a current issued rifle of the IDF. One of the things they asked for was more similar M4 controls, which we have here in our safety and our mag release, which are also ambidextrous. Bullpup design, 16-inch barrel, price point, about $1,800.
Well, here's one of those things you probably didn't think of until you had to. If you're running an underbarrel light or laser, you're eventually gonna end up with carbon on the lens. This Streamlight has over 2,000 rounds worth of carbon on the lens, and this one did, but now it's clean thanks to Paragon WLC. That's Weapons Light Cleaner. And before this, there hasn't really been a dedicated way to safely clean the lens of your light or laser. Paragon WLC, about $15 a bottle.
Don't try that at home. This is a new product from MP Technologies, Nanoparticle Technologies. It's a polymer molded frangible bullet, much safer in most training environments. Available now to reloaders and ammunition companies.
Frangible technology has certainly come a long way, and truth be told, Shannon took some convincing to run the rifle that close to that target. Oh, and by the way, they have a projectile for the Big 50 on steel at 10 yards, unheard of.